Hey, this is Strix again, and today I propose to be able to share with you what I think are the reasons that you haven't done what you say or think or propose or will that you should have had done by now. And I propose it's in the category of, well, several things, but mainly belief, what you believe about something, skills, your capability to do it, and action, your ability to get off your butt and do whatever it takes to do what you're supposed to do. So, belief, skills, action. If you haven't done it, more often than not, we can chalk it down to either you don't believe you can, you don't know how to, in which case you lack either information or skill, and action, in which case, well, is it motivation? Is it that you perceive there's an obstacle or a person that's holding you back or in your way? And which one is it? Okay? So if we might chalk that down, I would say that what holds you back is in the category of either skills, beliefs, external circumstances or situations, people, a lack of motivation, or the sheer superpower of procrastination, the ability to sit on your ass for long periods of time doing nothing, procrastination. Well-being, is it that you're not healthy enough or not capable enough or don't have the stamina or haven't done what it takes so that your health is in shape? Enough for you to be able to do the things that you want to do, that you propose you should do. And then there's other things. Time, money, fear. Sure. Okay. Time, well, is the time factor a matter of belief, skills, or action? You know, is the time factor really about your belief that the time isn't enough? Because it's really funny, when you set a deadline for something, you know, the longer your deadline is, the larger a space your project takes. It's a weird thing. Your ability to use up time dilates to fill the time you've allotted for it. It's just a funny little phenomenon. But if you set a deadline, and a shorter and shorter deadline, it's funny how much you get done. If it's something you could have done in 3 months and you set a deadline for 6 months, yeah, it'll take 6 months or longer. But if you try to finish it in 3 months, what's funny is that you push yourself and you find ways. So it takes me to the question, is the time factor a belief thing or a skills thing, or is it just procrastination? And think about what it actually might be. Same thing for money. Is it a belief thing? Is it a skills thing? Or is it an action thing? Because if you don't believe you have enough money, well, why haven't you done what it takes to generate more money? Or do you believe that you can't? And that's entirely possible. But if you don't do something about it, you clearly aren't going to get anywhere at all. So is it a belief thing for money? A skills thing for money? Because honestly, well, if you had more money, you could manage a way to fit in skills, or to buy the time it takes to learn skills. Then again, it could just be an excuse, in which case it's in the category of action. And the question there is, okay, you've the money and you've the time. Why haven't you taken the steps it takes to do what you can to gain more money, or to gain the mastery it takes so that you have a skill set that rains money on you? And of course, these are things I ask of myself too, so I'm not being guru-ish on any of this. Like I said, I'm inviting you to consider for yourselves what holds you back. And even if it's fear that holds you back, is the fear thing a belief thing? Is it a skills thing? Or is it just an action thing? You know, do you believe that, well, something's so scary, I can't. Monsters. Is it a skills thing? You're scared that you might fail because you don't have the skills yet. And you might fall flat on your face because you don't know how to dive. Or is it an action thing? You just managed another reason, in this case fear, not to get off your sorry little ass. And so again, even though we're talking about beliefs, skills, actions, I'm inviting you to consider that there's something more fundamental than belief that's controlling your ability to use what you can, to do what you can, to get something done. Something more fundamental than that. It's a very critical belief. But before I tell you what that is, you ever had a really, really bad day when nothing seemed to be working right? And even though you were really skilled at something, because you were so pissed off, so angry, so upset, so agitated, you couldn't function. You sat on your desk the entire day. You stayed in bed the entire day. You couldn't go to work. You were cranky. You couldn't speak to people right. You'd blow off at the slightest, smallest little thing. Things which used to irritate or piss you off now act in a really, really major way and just lock you down. And things which used to not bother you at all manage to set you off. I'm saying that in fact, and I could be wrong, and you're free to test, your beliefs do dictate how well your skill set plays out and how well you learn new skill sets. And your beliefs do eventually dictate what actions you take. And there's a fundamental belief that dictates how your other beliefs play out. And when you join us on the 17th of February, 2013, I'd like to show you, not tell you, show you, because there's no other way around it, what that belief is. Because I could tell you right now, and that would be in the category of bullshit or horse crap, where somebody tells you something that you don't believe, and intellectually you can get an understanding of it, but until you believe it, until you see it for yourself, until you experience it, it's just crap. And crap isn't the category of the stuff we share. So, again, see you on the 17th. Belief, skills, action. And yes, this is an invitation to the first Meta 5 class for 2013. World debut, world premiere, Meta 5 Class 1, an introduction to limitlessness. Limitlessness. Awesomeness. See ya.